It's 2:45 in the morning. I just finished Revenge of the Sith. I don't know whether it's because I'm tired or it just the prequel trilogy's total blowing apart of the backstory. Lord. Seriously, I understand why they would want to do the prequel trilogy, capitalize on the success of the original trilogy and the expanded universe, but it's just like, it was not good. I mean, I guess if you didn't know Star Wars, it would be good, but I mean, granted, I'll always love the original trilogy, but like, the prequel could have been so much better than what it was. I mean, I talked about this last time. Anakin's basically whining and complaining the entire time and never really grows a pair to take responsibility for his own actions, which that he basically like needs to grow a pair because he's whining and complaining even though because he's having his dreams again and Padme dies and he doesn't know he really has kids, 2 of them. That does only have 1, but no, he has two. Which, yeah, no, I wasn't impressed by Revenge of the Sith, honestly. Honestly, just because, fell flat. I mean, plot-wise, yeah, it's like, it's that we have to set everything up for A New Hope, and the rest of the original trilogy, which, I mean, the prequel trilogy was a good idea in concept, but it's late. Okay, anyway, but I feel like they were limited by the fact that you have to make everything fit to the original movies, and you have to make everything compliant. You can't really change all that much, so. And if you don't change, and if you try and change things, you're gonna get the traditional fans, the traditionalists who will brag, and you'll have, and yeah, I mean, God, I'm really tired, and God, I don't even have the energy to go on a long tangent about how much I don't like Anakin and how much I really want to give him a bitch slap. Late, but yeah. Plus, I'm really ambivalent on Revenge, so it's like, yeah, you kind of saw how everything was gonna happen. You knew what was gonna happen going in, so it's kind of just like, it was just kind of, felt more tedious than anything else, and there were 1 or 2 points that I really liked, just brief throwaway parts that I really liked. Hell, there weren't even any really funny parts. That in the movie proper. I mean, I think there might be something funny in the instance, but like there wasn't really anything funny. I didn't really start laughing at any point, like except at like the sheer ridiculousness of the plot and the acting. God. Mainly, it's like Anakin. And okay, the throwaway thing that I really liked was the whole thing with Yoda and Kashyyyk with the Wookiees and Chewbacca. Okay, you're just throwing us that bone. Thank you. But I think besides Anakin, actually, I just thought about this. Besides Anakin, the only part that really, one of the things that really bugged me was the fact that over the course of the trilogy, in Phantom Menace and Attack of the Clones, you get to see Padme be, taking care of business, doing her own, being able to handle herself, but she's just Revenge of the Sith. God, it relegates her to the point of damsel in distress, like helpless female, which that's one of my least favorite tropes, cliches. The helpless female who needs a guy to save the day. No, first two movies you saw her be badass and handle herself. This one, they kill her. They kill her. If you're gonna kill someone, and if you know coming in, like, she's gonna die by the last film, and, like, you haven't really formed her, don't make her badass for the first two films, or, like, 1.5 films, like, because they have the first half of Attack the Sith being, like, the, half, but she proves herself in the end. Like, at least let her go out in a cool way. Not like, oh my god, she's just given up the will to live. That's very Stephenie Meyers of you. It's very Twilight of you. God. It's like you passed all the crappy writing ideas off to Stephenie Meyers and told her to write a vampire teen vampire novel about Romeo and Juliet lovers and anyway. This is not a rant about me. This is not a rant on Twilight. This is dropping the ball in the third film for Padme. I'm sorry. She didn't get a good death. She didn't get a good death scene. It was pathetic. It was weak. Very weak. It could have been better. It could have been better. It could have been it could have had class. It could have been a contender. It could have been standing on the Great Wall of China. Did I just quote Billy Joel? I think I did. Okay. Oh Lord, yeah, no. I've seen good death scenes. This wasn't on my list. Not at all. Not at all. Way down there. Down there. Like below the comments. In the sub-basement. By kinda just like sub-bar. Anyway. I'm tired. And I know I said I was going to do an all-nighter into, well, technically from last night into today, into this morning, but it's like 2:45 in the morning. I only just got through the first trilogy, the prequel trilogy. At this rate, I won't have any brain cells rubbed together, because Lord knows we'll be close to 5 by the time I finish, or after 5 by the time I finish New Hope, and then yeah, so I will pick this up tomorrow, today, later, when I've had more time to sleep, and I've run the dogs and fed dogs, and anyway, you don't want to know about my dogs. Anyway, so yeah, I'll pick this up tomorrow, and at some point I will compare. I will probably do a compare. No, I said I wouldn't do a compare and contrast. I will probably at some point analyze why I give you the full rundown of why I think prequel trilogy is weaker than the original trilogy. So I will sign off for right now. And so good night, or good morning, good luck. I will be back in a few hours. I need to sleep. Well, sleep for like 3 hours, run dogs, and then sleep again for like another 6 hours. Not that you really cared, but anyway. Remember, leave comments. I know I didn't really talk about a lot in this one. It's mostly me complaining about how tired I am, kind of sounding like Anakin. And leave comments. They are love. I did a retarded heart earlier. See love, hearts, leave them below. Comments, questions, concerns. This is all for your delectation, and edification. Not that anyone really gets that joke. There's like 10 people out there who get that joke. You're probably not watching this. Anyway, so good night. Enjoy. I will come back later for the reviews of the original trilogy, aka episodes 4, 5, and yeah, I went to college to learn how to count. 6, translations New Hope, Empire Strikes Back, and Return of the Jedi. That'll be better because I actually like that trilogy. There's a lot of good in there, despite some comments on what could have been better. Anyway, so I will be back. Good night and good luck.